Anti-terror squad training center in Deoband, Uttar Pradesh, in Western UP, reeks of, guess what? Islamophobia. In other words, the idea, they say, is to bring into disrepute the ideological cradle of the dominant group of Muslims in the subcontinent. The UP government and Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has, however, rubbished the charge. Speaking today, the Chief Minister said he was only interested in quashing terror. First, listen to him, viewers.
अगर देश के खिलाफ साजिश करोगे, हमारे नागरिकों की सुरक्षा के लिए खतरा बनोगे, तो हमारे कमांडो तुम्हें निकाल करके कहीं भी छुपोगे, ओसामा बिन लादेन की तरह कहीं भी छुपे रहोगे तो भी निकाल करके तुम्हारा काम तमाम करने का कार्य करेंगे। और इसलिए ये सेंटर, यहां पे हमारे 56 कमांडो हमेशा तैनात रहेंगे। कहीं भी आसपास के क्षेत्र में कोई हरकत हुई नहीं, दिन में, रात में, सुबह, शाम, हर समय वे तैयार रहेंगे और फिर उनका काम तमाम करने के लिए कुछ ही मिनटों में वे वहां पहुंचेंगे।
Viewers, anti-terrorism experts have also backed the move, saying that there are very legitimate reasons for establishing an anti-terror task force in Western Uttar Pradesh. Here are some of the reasons. Western UP, and these are hard facts viewers put out with all the data that you can cross-verify yourself. Western UP is considered a safe haven now for terror suspects. Over 24 terror suspects arrested over the last 1 decade, all verifiable, you can check. Over 60 undercover agents, spies rounded up in 20 years. This is not just under BJP Raj. This has been across the board, 20 years. This area is key due to the proximity to Delhi, Uttarakhand, Haryana, and Himachal Pradesh. And therefore, any terror factory would easily be able to export terror to these states. Suspects hide here to escape the security agencies' gaze. Jaish-e-Mohammed, Lashkar-e-Taiba, Hizbul Mujahideen making a foray. Indian Mujahideen, ISIS-inspired modules also unearthed here. Arrests have been made, all verifiable. Vital military installations are based here, are also an ISI spy radar. And there has been an infiltration, viewers. Obviously, the opposition isn't buying it. They are questioning the move, saying that this reeks of communalization before the elections, that the ATS center is being set up to check Muslim leaders. This has been put out by Majid Memon of the NCP, Pawar's party. Yogi government has nothing to show before polls. BJP fighting imaginary demons before the elections. Rizwan Arshad of the Congress saying this. Now, viewers, the critics you have just heard have positioned themselves as defenders of secularism and inclusivity. That's what they say they are. But viewers, the facts are very different. Their activism is politically motivated. Here's the proof. Now watch your screens. I'm going to now read out excerpts of articles on Deoband that have appeared in newspapers and periodicals that these so-called rights campaigners not only quote but also subscribe to. Each of these left-leaning publications have linked Deoband itself to the rise of Islamist hate groups. This is what The Guardian says. Taliban's employing a narrow interpretation of Islamic Sharia law inspired by Deobandi fundamentalist school. Deobandi fundamentalist school. 20 years ago, viewers, New York Times said, article titled Indian Towns Seed Grew into the Taliban Code. They were talking about Deoband. Discussed radical Islamism that germinated in Deoband, influenced jihadis. All of these facts are well known, viewers. I've only taken out just a few of them. Let's open this up and let's bring in Mahmood Paracha, a lawyer from Delhi who claims to fight for minority interests. Mr. Paracha, I just want to ask you a very simple question tonight. A very simple question. And that question, sir, is the following. Why would it be called Islamophobia, sir, to put a leash or a lagam on terror? You yourself say terror has no religion. So why are you making it about religion? Can you hear me, Mr. Paracha? Or has the question got you?
I can. Can you hear me?
I can, sir. Why are you making it about religion? You yourself say terror has no religion.
No,
so how is a crackdown on terror Islamophobic?
You are a journalist of some. You are a journalist of some repute. You should know that I have never claimed what you are claiming that I have claimed. 1. 2. That I claim that I fight for scheduled caste and scheduled tribes more than the Muslims and minorities. That is my claim. Now, I am not saying that. In fact, I think this anti-terror, the ATS center which has been formed is about 130 kilometers from Dhasna, Mussoorie, where Yatinanand Swami runs a terror factory. I think also it is about 60 kilometers from Haridwar, where another terror factory is the world has seen.
Then how is this about Islamophobia? I am talking about Western UP and you are talking about Islamophobia. So I am asking you, do you support? So let me ask you.
When did I say so?
Mr. Paracha, do you support the theory?
I have never said so.
So let me ask you, point blank, do you support the theory that this particular ATS training center has been brought up?
Yes.
Because there is a bias against Muslims? Simple question, open question, you can say yes or no right now. The debate will end.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
But it is
Islamophobia.
Going to boomerang back.
So how am I inaccurate?
Mr. Yogi is going to be thrown out of Chief Minister.
So let me bring in. Okay, let me bring in Dr. Trivedi. Dr. Trivedi, Paracha says, Mr. Paracha says he's an advocate.
But what I am saying now is, 1 minute.
Okay, 1 minute.
1 minute.
You have been pulled up by the court yourself, Mr. Paracha. I'm just being told by my researcher that you yourself have been pulled up by the court.
You are being pulled up by me right now.
No, 1 second. That you have been pulled up by the court for spreading all sorts of, and I don't want to get into that case. But 1 minute, let me bring in. So I think your credibility is in dispute, but that's okay.
Correct your facts.
That's okay.
Correct your facts. Correct your facts.
1 second. Let me bring in.
Watching you. You are a journalist. Do not act like an uneducated person. You are a journalist. Talk facts. Talk facts. When was I pulled up by court?
Should I point it out to you? Should I point it in any case? Mr. Paracha, let me just very quickly put it up for you.
I have made Mr. Amit Shah's police pay 25,000 fine. Police has been fined in my cases. Courts are ordering that police is conducting a biased investigation in my cases.
Sir,
so
you have been
correct your facts.
Sir, you have been raided. You have been raided by the Delhi police.
I know
you have been teaching people to apply for firearms.
To say this thing to me.
You have not been given relief.
Now let us
1
come
minute.
to this debate.
Delhi High Court, sir, the Delhi court rather, has refused to give you, and no, 1 second, has refused to give you relief.
How do you know?
Against raids conducted by the special cell of the Delhi police. So you are in any case, sir. 1 minute. Let me quote, sir. Since you have made allegations, CMM of Patiala. Let me speak. Let me speak. Let me speak, sir. I don't think you conduct yourself like this in court. Let me speak, sir.
It's me.
No. A Delhi court on Friday refused to give relief to advocate Mahmood Paracha against the second raid conducted by the special cell on his office in search of certain data. Chief Metropolitan Magistrate of Patiala House Court, Dr. Pankaj Sharma, while disposing of the application, said the allegations leveled by the petitioner, who is Mahmood Paracha, were baseless. Let the search warranted be executed in accordance with the law. Nonetheless, Doctor, okay, 1 second. I can't have a tutu meme with you, sir. I can't have tutu meme with you. I've just cited the facts, sir. They're here before you. You can contradict them. You can rubbish them. The CMM order is there. The collection of data from its source is done to ensure its admissibility during trial, and it is imperative for the investigating officer to collect data, best form of evidence during the investigation as per its own discretion. Earlier, court had sought the Delhi police response on advocate Paracha's plea which claims search warrants were aimed to obtain target data, and said data is in hard disk where other information files belonging to other clients of the applicant is also available. Nonetheless, the door is faded. He's not listening to me. I want to bring in Dr. Trivedi to respond to Mahmood Paracha that this is entirely an attempt at bias against the Muslim community, and this is unvarnished Islamophobia. How do you respond to that, sir?
Rahul, you have given a technical and legal aspect of the allegations from Mr. Paracha. I would like to just respond in 2 sentences on the political aspect, then I will come to the question. He is the same person who was standing against CA and RC, in which the Hindus who were getting the citizenship 75% for scheduled caste, and he was trying to stop tooth and nail their citizenship and trying to provide it to the Muslims and saying that he is more for SCs than for Muslims. He is a lawyer and never went to court for Jamia Millia against Jamia Millia Islamia and AMU, which has snatched the reservation of the scheduled caste and provided it to the Muslims. He has never went against the Supreme Court against the Jammu Kashmir government discrimination against the scheduled caste communities. He has never went against the from Azamgarh to Bengaluru, in which the houses of scheduled caste were burned by the Muslims. Now coming to this aspect, actually in Deoband I would like to ask, it is incumbent on the part of the Deoband whether they agree to the likes of Mr. Mahmood Paracha, because I also remember that several times Deoband had also issued a fatwas against the terrorism, and in that there is a perspective danger and threat on them also. So if a security post has been deployed, it is for the betterment of them, for the security of them also. Now I want to make it clear from the Deoband people that do they agree to what Mr. Paracha said?
Sir, why are you heckling?
Everybody is
Paracha
being
sir, why are you heckling?
felt a little bit of suppression by the presence of police.
How much?
So that's why I am saying.
How much money do you take? पता नहीं आप कहाँ से क्या बोलते हैं पराचा साहब? 1 minute, Lord is Fader. I want to, Dr. Trivedi, I want to set the record straight.
Categorical answer.
Advocate Mahmood Paracha questioned the uprightness of the Delhi police during the hearing of the bail plea of the accused Arif. He submitted that only persons belonging to the Muslim community like the applicant were targeted by the police in the aftermath of the riots and were arraigned in false criminal cases, unquote. This is what he told the court. The court, however, came down hard against Paracha's comments, stating that they were not in good taste and that the lawyer had failed to provide any material on record to substantiate this allegation. And now I'm quoting, sir. These are noted with immense disgust, repugnant and strong disapproval. The court noted in its sharp rebuke on Paracha's accusation that Delhi police was prejudicial against Muslims while dispensing their duty. It pertains to the gruesome murder of one Alok Tiwari, who sustained several blunt and sharp injuries near Shiv Vihar, Tiraya on February 25, 2020. He was pulled up by the court's viewers, pulled out by the courts. And today this man is making all sorts of weird claims. We'll take a short break, viewers. We'll take a short break. Crackdown on terror should not be communalized. Nation first, viewers, always. I'll return with an important update.
Co-presented by RP Sanjeev Goenka Group, growing legacy.